Welcome to the first MyFaction video. I just realized on my channel I have not made a MyFaction video. I've talked about MyFaction briefly. I know I did that for a couple of minutes, but I didn't make an actual dedicated video, which just is dedicated to the two people that said I should make a MyFaction video. So just looking over it really quick, I was looking at doing a run, which I'm going to do in just a moment. I'm not going to do too much talking. I decided to do a faction war, but for some reason, I will never do multiplayer. I was not able to change the people, the people that I play as. It was kind of very weird. So if I just go to play and I go to faction wars, for example, I just started a new run. Abandon. No! This is continue. Oh, that's starting. It helps if I read properly. I go here, but I didn't seem to. This is how much I know about this game mode. Didn't really get to pick who I wanted, so I was like, all right, well, fuck you then. Oh no, this is just to choose between. Yeah, choose any three of the cards to fight with. Obviously, I gotta go with Big Bad Booty Daddy. We all know how much I went on about him before. The Undertaker and Solo Sikoa. We'll leave Sheamus to drink some tea with Santino Marella in the back room. It's a 3-on-3 versus Birdo and a couple of dingleberries I've never heard about before. Because it's that whole thing with MyFaction, which I've talked about before, nitpicking, that I'm not really huge on this mode for a few reasons. The wrestlers that you fight are creator wrestlers. They're just weirdos. Like, who the hell's Nick Nosedive? I mean, he's from the other game, and I do remember him, but the other thing I don't like, and again, I know I'm just sounding very negative right now, you can't change movesets, you can't change attires. If somebody has a bandana in their back pocket like Finn Balor, you can't change his pants or anything like that. You can't even remove the bandana, period, in this year's version of the game, even going into editing attires, but you could in 2K24. You could single-handedly, don't ask me what this is, but you could pull out the handkerchief from his back pocket just because I felt like it was extra clutter. The other thing that drives me a little insane is you can't change the camera angle. You can't do third person. You can't change moveset. It is very restrictive, no offense. I'm not saying it's not fun at all. The mode could be a lot more fun if it allowed basic things like, I got Solo Sikoa, but I don't have him looking like a mafia guy because that's my prerogative. It's all about customization and stuff like that. So slow down there, champ. But you do get to fill out the MyFaction thing by doing so. You can't change the difficulty. You can't change the sliders. Now, the sliders I understand. I just mean like to make things more difficult or to do the AI tendencies. So everything is going to... No, reverse to reverse. That's a nice reverse. We'll just call it a double reversal. Now I'm going to do my... Yeah. Signature. We're gonna do a finisher. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember that being his finisher, but whoops, I guess it's that old age. He's got to catch his he can't even run. He's just having a nap. Let's give him a hug. No. What do you mean I'm too late? I was spamming that button, which you're not supposed to do, obviously. No, there's a reversal. Now, I am going to have to take a moment. My apology, because I keep pausing it, and I know that that's very annoying. But I'm looking at this here, the whole thing with making sure that I've completed the actions. And this is for Big Papa Pump. So the funny thing is does that mean if I tag in the other people and do their thing, I'm just going to get that many more MyFaction points? Maybe. Arm breaker, reversal. You know what? Let's bring in Let's bring in, let's just bring somebody in. Jesus.
The Undertaker gets the tag.
And because the hair is so much better this year, it actually doesn't make me mind playing this version of The Undertaker. No, when you're grabbing someone, you son of a bitch. My voice cracked when I did that. You can't be interrupted. Those are things in the future that I would like to see. You have somebody against the ropes, you're in the middle of an action, and you can be completely, you know, reversed. Oh, it kind of adds up. Okay, but then he's got his own. Yeah, the face on him really does look like the 90s version of him. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just gonna pop your patella right out of your leg. I almost said out of your face. I don't know if your patella's in your face. You have some serious problems. Oh boy, it helps if I know basic human anatomy. What the hell was that? Just for that. Hey, hey, hey.
Undertaker is just doing whatever he wants now.
He's taking a nap. Again, it's that old age. It's what happens when your faction compromises of senior citizens. Uh-huh. You better regret that shit. What, you want back in already? You don't get to go in. Instead, Lumberjack McGee does. But not... See that? Oh! See how slow that move was? It was like in slow motion. He was going to run to the... but he bumped into the ref. Hey, at least the ref isn't like on some wacky-ass bath salt drugs. No, not happening. Can I do that whole old school thing? I have no idea. What I do know is I can do this. Uh-oh, it's going to get reversed. That's right. Son of a bitch. Just for that, I'm going to tombstone you. I'm going to do a lot more than that. Going to drop him on his head till it comes out of his ass. I think that does do a difference. Yeah, see? Land a signature move. They're all like independent of each other. Heavy attacks. So I still need to do a signature. And a heavy hit. But yeah, all those like little icon things, the little pop-up things you get on the left-hand side showing the different things that you've unlocked. They're almost like a mini achievement. Oh, see that move there? He thinks he's fucking Muhammad Ali. Whoa! Sorry, I'm used to my pin sliders not having 2 or 3 things going on there. That's a little too much. Yeah, bullshit, pal. I don't think so. I mean, lumberjacks are strong, but that's kind of where I draw the line. This is a very interesting matchup. I'm not going to lie. An unlikely... No, you see that? No, and I blocked that one. It's all the kung fu I've been practicing. With all the people in the morgue. That's easy to practice with them because they don't move. You see what I did there? That's why I'm called the king of cringe. Yeah, let's bring somebody into the party. Yeah, that's right. Thinking you're a tough guy. Yeah, so these matches naturally can take a while. By far, one of the biggest things that I like with the whole, you know, MyFaction, the faction wars thing, when you have multiple people that are competing, is by far the debuff that you get. It better not get reversed. I was going to say, oh, there's how you do that. And then you just have the 2 people jump off the rope. What the hell was that? No, no, no. You don't get to do it either. Burt face. Where's Ernie? You sack of shit. What the hell was that? But it counted apparently just for that. You're gonna get that. I'm gonna bring in. Oh fuck! Almost knocked the tuxedo right off of me. Jesus. Never seen Solo Sikoa do that move before. I can promise you, I don't think he's capable of doing that move. Ah, shit. Didn't even get my 15 MPF or whatever the hell it's called. That's right. You're supposed to be stunned. Yeah, good. And while he's stunned, I can do all these things. I can flex. That's right. And do that move again. I was actually trying to do something else. Yeah, I'll get the points for that. I'm gonna end up killing the guy. But despite all that, I bet you that helmet never goes away. Honestly, I'm just gonna end it here. I am just gonna end it. Oh shit! I just got a... What the hell kind of sandals are those? I just noticed that. They look like a roof tile. Spray painted orange. No, wrong guy. He's not seeing properly. That's not the person you're supposed to be going for. I wish you could double stack people when you throw two people in the corner. They just kind of bump into each other really awkwardly. And I wish... Get out of my ring. See, again, he should have been able to... Hey, hey, hey. Where's my... Okay, there he is. That's a good move. Jacob Fatu. My voice cracked again. Also does that. Well, there you go. They get a debuff. My goodness, I'm trying to get my sentence out. It's too early in the morning for this shit. My thumbnail. That kind of looked creepy. I don't know why I do the finger thing. No, nobody wants you, Byron. Nobody wants you. You're annoying. Gotta make sure I don't talk too much because it'll look weird. Because I use the outro. MyFaction has a very unique outro, if you will. Cutscene. And I like to utilize that for my thumbnail rather than doing a highlight reel. Because you can't do highlight reels in MyFaction. You can't do it. So that's the highlight reel. Right there. And we look at this. Like, that's pretty decent. From what I remember, you used to get a lot less than that. Like, a lot less than that. Like, I mean, I could go on, but I won't. Select one reward. So, yeah, this is the part of the game that... I don't want to keep complaining. Like, I do like this. Because sometimes what'll happen is somebody will get, like, beaten up kind of bad. And maybe you want to switch them out. I just don't know who I'd want to switch out. So it's like, you know what? Because if you pick them, the problem is if you pick them, you're forced to replace him. You can't just, like, add him to your whatever. I think this is just for the duration. I could be wrong. No, it's not just for the duration of the run. You add him permanently to the group. You know what? I'm just going to go for that. And honestly, that took a lot longer than I was expecting. Almost 15 minutes just for that one match. So yeah, but that's on me. I'm sure a lot of you could probably plow through that in 3 minutes. So I am going to end it here. Just wanted to kind of get my feet wet. Now, especially now that the warmer weather's coming, it's not so bad getting my feet wet. I won't get frostbite with my toes falling off. You see what I did there? And I'm going to find out next time when I do another run, why is it that I can't change my default team? Maybe it's at the headquarters, my collection. Oh my God, is it really here? The no. Mavericks. Men's division. So like if I choose superstar. Oh, okay. I got all these people here? I didn't know that. I got the tribal. I gotta stop doing that. I'm starting to sound like John Cena with the, the cracked voice. Oh, I already have. What's his face? Dirty Dom Dom. Very interesting. Whatever. There's always next run. It's really not that big of a deal, but at least now I know how to do it. Go here first, and then, you know, go and start a run. I'll eventually figure it out. Plus, you could probably make more factions, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe I will later. It all depends on how much I get into this. I mean, I'm only on level 1. You can tell how much I've played of this. I've only played a couple of matches because I also did the island a little bit. Then I did a bunch of MyRise, and I haven't even had a chance to touch my GM, but I do want to get into that stuff for sure. Thumbs up as always if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and trying to make me more relevant on the channel. I almost said on the island of relevancy. I need to go back to bed. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. You know it's coming. We bend it in half, we twist it, and then we get Vampire Becky to chomp it off. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, you weren't expecting that one, were you? And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great. But if not, I don't blame you. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Yeah, if you don't subscribe, did I say that? I got distracted and I don't even remember what I said a second ago. Whatever. Have a good day, and I'll see some of you at a later date. Bye for now.